It's a shocking sight. Businesses and homes submerged in floodwaters in Fort Smith. Boat patrols are navigating the area to ramp up security and be on standby in case of emergencies. The Arkansas Game and Fish Commission took us on a boat ride to see the devastation. What looks like a lake is a city underwater.
It's crazy. I've worked for the Game and Fish Commission for almost 20 years now, and I've never seen anything like this.
Catastrophic flooding in Fort Smith leaves only the tops of dozens of businesses and homes visible. Look at this intersection, a drop-off from the roadway into unknown depths. Keith Stevens and others with the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission now patrol the floodwaters, helping city police and the sheriff's office propel safety forward.
Making sure that nobody's out here that shouldn't be out here.
A boat is the only way to get around portions of Arkansas's second largest city. Game and Fish officers keep a close eye on sightseers.
Obviously, we don't want anybody out here creating a wake, and it splashes up into the houses and does more damage than's already done. We don't want to do that.
Rows and rows of homes evacuated and severely damaged by the overflowing Arkansas River. Looting could become a big issue, a problem tackled by boat patrols along with any potential emergencies.
So if there's any kind of search and rescue that needs to be done, then we have the equipment that can do that kind of thing. So we're kind of at their disposal.
While trying to stay safe themselves in the rapid currents.
It's kind of odd, especially when you've got a bridge, and you've got to make sure that you zigzag through that.
As this historic flooding continues to threaten the community, and with one death already reported, officials urge you to stay at bay for the weeks it may take for the water to recede.